Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Jack Canfield. And our meditation journey today is called TONGLEN. TONGLEN is an old Tibetan Buddhist practice of meditation that helps us to look at the world around us, look at the humans around us, and really see them. And I think in today's world, that feels a little bit upside down. It becomes more important for us to try and really love the humans we see in the world around us. Somebody, good morning. It's awesome seeing you. Hello. It is so easy to experience the world as a hostile place. In a world saturated with negative headlines and endless streams of disappointing news, it's almost difficult not to develop a cynical worldview. We scroll through social media, watch the news, and witness humanity's capacity for harm, sometimes leaving us feeling disconnected from the very species we belong to. Danae, a very good morning. Anthony, good morning. Hello, beautiful people. I am reminded of a phrase that I read in the book Shantaram years ago that hit me right in the heart. It went like this. It said, "It doesn't always help us to love the world, but that does prevent us from hating the world." And falling into that trap of hating the world is easy because there is so much really negative news out there. But it never serves us, seeing only the bad in the world. That only ever serves to make us feel isolated. We have to do the work to recognize all the good that exists in the world too, because we don't create a better world while we are pointing fingers at one another. We don't do better unless we do better together, right? Jack Canfield has a few thoughts that connect with this message quite well. He says, "Make a conscious effort to surround yourself with positive, nourishing, and uplifting people. People who believe in you, encourage you to go after your dreams, and applaud your victories. Make it your job to surround yourself with as many of these people as possible." He says, "Keep in mind that part of growing up is dealing with difficult issues, and the benefits can be great if you have the courage to ask for help. Human beings are not designed to go through life alone. No one has to bear the burden of tough times all by themselves." And then the last thought from Jack Canfield for today, he says, "There are essentially two things that'll make you wise." Two things. Number one is the books that you read has the potential to bring out some wisdom in you. And then the people you meet, the people that you surround yourself with, has the potential to bring out the best in you. Today's meditation journey serves as a blessing to the humans in the world around you. It is an acknowledgement that everyone is dealing with their own difficulties that we might know nothing about. We can choose to have hate for our fellow humans because of their actions, or we can choose to show love even when we disagree. In fact, especially when we disagree. How we collectively show up is how this world is created. This world is created by the way that collectively we all show up in it. So if we have an idea of what we want the world to look like, then we have to show up and be that. What you want to see in the world is literally what you have to be in the world. Whatever it is that you want to see in the world, you have to show up and be that. That's how we create this place. So if you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll all float off together on today's journey, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. A deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Imagine for a moment the green leaves on any plant, but let's just, for the moment, imagine a tree. Bring to your mind what these green leaves do for us. They inhale what we think of as bad and toxic. The carbon dioxide that we exhale, that we produce through so many chemical and industrial processes. These green leaves can inhale all of this badness. And inside the green leaf, there's a kind of magic that happens, kind of an alchemy. How what we think of as toxic gets transmuted, transformed into something that these leaves can exhale And it happens to be what they exhale is exactly what we need to breathe. The practice of Tonglen teaches that as humans, we are similar. We too can look at the world around us and the humans around us and say, I want to breathe in just a little bit of the dark clouds that you are dealing with. I'm going to inhale it and hold it inside me for a moment. And inside of me, I'm going to transform these dark clouds into light, into something useful for you. Imagine for a moment we are all collectively the green leaves on a tree. That we have this capacity to clear the air around us. Breathe in the darkness around this tree. And exhale into the space around this tree light and love. It doesn't always help us to love the world, as Shantaram says. Look at everything that's happening in the world. It doesn't always feel like there's much benefit to us to try our best to open our arms and be loving to the world around us. But loving the world certainly prevents us from hating the world. And that would be a much worse place to be in. So our journey today is asking to look at the humans around us and choose consciously which path we'll take. The path of hating the world because we see so much proof, or the path of loving the world regardless of what we see. Because if we're honest, sometimes we see amazing human beings. And we have to remain the cheerleaders of all the amazing humans we see. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, the reminder is our meditation today is called TONGLEN. The practice of, in the translation, receiving and giving. Take your next big breath. We start our journey of Tonglen right at home, closest to home, with the people that we either share a home with or the people that we used to share a home with. So bring them all together in your mind. See the picture of all of these humans. And you can do the exercise for the group of them together, or for anyone that specifically stands out to you today. Who draws your attention today? With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, just imagine you can see the dark clouds that they have to deal with. And as you breathe in, you can inhale these dark clouds around them deep into your belly. And as you hold those dark clouds in your belly, feel how your belly warms up when these dark clouds come in contact with the light that you are. And as you exhale, see yourself breathing light into the space around them, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. Take a moment for one soul to recognize another soul. We'll make the circle slightly bigger. Include all of your family in the circle. grandparents, parents, uncles and aunts, cousins, nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters. Bring them all together in one big group. And you can do the exercise either for the whole group or for whoever stands out to you today. Who grabs your attention today? As you take a deep breath and dive deep into you, see yourself breathing in the dark clouds that they're dealing with right now, or have been dealing with. Inhale these dark clouds all the way through your lungs and into your belly. And as you hold a belly filled with these dark clouds, feel what happens as they come in contact with the love that you are. Feel how your belly warms up and dark clouds become turned into bright light. Then as you exhale, see yourself breathing light into the space around them. And watch their faces light up as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We are all souls having a human experience. One soul having a human experience, recognizing another soul having its human experience. We'll make the circle slightly bigger. And this time include all of the humans that you really know. These could be friends, these could be colleagues, these could be clients, friends of friends, friends of family members, your kids' teachers. Bring them all together in a big group. And do the exercise either for the whole group together or for whoever stands out to you today. As you breathe in, see yourself inhaling all of their dark clouds. Breathe it in deep into your belly, and as you hold those dark clouds in your belly, feel how it warms up. How the love that you are transforms these dark clouds into bright light. And as you exhale, see yourself breathing light into the space around them. Watch their faces light up as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle really big this time, including all of the humans in your world that you don't know. People we brush shoulders with, sometimes seeing the faces and mostly not. Let's bring all of these humans together in a big group. Sometimes when we sit in our own little bubble at the traffic light waiting to go, sometimes we have a moment where we recognize the humans around us, each in their bubbles, also sitting at the traffic light, waiting to go. When you walk in a shopping center, surrounded by thousands of other humans, mostly we don't really even pay attention to them. Sometimes we have this moment where we recognize, like all of these humans, we're brushing inches from each other, not knowing each other, each on their own mission, their own journey. But for a moment, our paths cross. This could be the cashier at the grocery store, the waiter, the waitress at the restaurant, the security guard, the petrol station attendant. Human beings we share a moment of space with. Bring them all together, see the whole group. Do the exercise for the whole group, or perhaps today one of these faces stand out to you, and focus on that one. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, inhale all of their dark clouds, the pain, the suffering that they may be dealing with. Bring it all the way into your belly, and as you hold it, feel it transform. Feel it warm up and turn into bright light. Exhale light into their space. Take your next big breath. And then for this small circle of beautiful humans right here, each showing up as a source of light for the humans around them, yet each dealing with their own stuff, right? We all have our own dark clouds to deal with from time to time. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, breathe in the dark clouds that these beautiful people in our circle may be dealing with. Hold it in your belly for a moment and feel how your light transforms this. And then breathe into this space, into this circle, light and love from your heart. And please remember that there is light being sent straight to you as well. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. Jack Canfield's message today is about the humans around us and our connection to the humans around us. He says, make a conscious effort to surround yourself with positive, nourishing, and uplifting people. People who believe in you, encourage you to go after your dreams, and applaud your victories. Keep in mind that part of growing up is dealing with difficult issues, and the benefits can be great if you have the courage to ask for help. Human beings are not designed to go through life alone. No one has to bear the burden of tough times all by themselves. And then he says there are essentially two things that will make you wise: the books you read and the people you meet. It is easy, when we look in the world around us, to see so much pain and so much hatred and so much violence that we lose faith in humans as a whole. It is very important for us to identify those humans that do bring light into our lives, as we try and do for them. Those humans who are really good at being positive and supporting us. We have to surround ourselves with more of those human beings. But then even beyond that, can we remember that as humans we are all here just souls having this human experience? And then if we get too disappointed, too despondent by all the suffering we see in the world, we might fall into the trap of feeling hatred or negativity towards many of the humans that we share our world with. And to remember that we have a choice of whether we want to add to the hatred in the world or the love in the world. Which brings me back to that quote from Shantaram one more time. It doesn't always help us to love the world, or at least it doesn't feel that way, but that does prevent us from hating the world. And sometimes it comes down to just this choice. Right here in my little space, am I adding more hatred to the world, or am I trying to add more love? We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for living in a world filled with other humans. Because if I were the only human in this world, then humanity would have no meaning. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for knowing, believing, trusting that every human being is a pure soul having this human experience. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for seeing so clearly how if we continue throwing rocks at each other, nothing gets better. We're only fueling each other's hatred. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for knowing that every human heart has the capacity for love. I trust that. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for bringing light into this world. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Sunmarie. Wishing you a beautiful day. Lots of love to every one of you. Ciao, ciao.